much in MKX, and King going with the Black Adam.
King
against
no
Aquaman.
Batman player likes the Aquaman matchup. Even though it does feel a little bit better for Batman, it's definitely still in Aquaman's favor. That down to a jump 2 killer from the deep, full screen, because you can. Going with what's considered the counter pick on Aquaman, Black Adam has the punish on from the deep anywhere on screen, and Forever King doesn't even do it there.
He had it, just didn't have the reaction.
You have to do black magic, then you can do that lightning bolt, good sir.
Oh yeah, sure, you're absolutely right. And a lot of patience.
This is
no buttons.
This is
ooh, and a good punish.
That's what the matchup's all about. If you're Aquaman, is slowly working your way in on Black Adam and catch him whiffing or blocking those dive kicks. And I love his use of 4-2 in this game. It feels so much better than Injustice 1. The range is ridiculous, and sometimes it hits when even I don't think so. Down one from the deep. That was a little bit risky from Theo.
It was. Sometimes you got to do it to say, you know what, I'm not scared to do it. And the low.
And you'll see here from Theo, he reacts to forward movement so well, like the best of them. And good punish there, even though it was just down one. Trident Rush, EX Trident Rush is a combo in and of itself.
Oh, good. And then, he tried to trade out and punish. No, sir, not here. Lightning.
Forcing the clash.
King just caught pushing buttons or not watching his feet. That is such a cool animation, by the way.
Oh yes, so one of the best wins of a clash that you'll see is Black Adam, where he Palpatines you into an oblivion.
Good backdash right there. Avoided the sweep with the trident. That thing has such good range.
Oh, and you see that.
Look at that.
The reaction that Theo has to forward movement is so good. And you know, one of the first people that I saw that do it early on in Injustice 1 was actually Rico Suave with Black Adam. He taught me something early, which is react to movement, to forward dashes. The least you can do is down one check on reaction. And you'll see Theo react with 4-2 and down one in this game a lot. It's so good, and hits the air tech. And that,
my God.
That is just a momentum killer for you to come off your bar like that into nothing.
The jump 2, shades of Batman, and that's going to close it out here for Theo. Goes up 1-0 on King.
Theo taking game 1 in Forever King, trying to counterpick Theo early, but didn't look too comfortable in the matchup overall. And you know that's the thing about counter picks, especially early on, is that there's still a lot left on the table. With only a week into the game, there's still a lot to be found. A lot of these guys, you'll see even the best drop conversions, leave damage on the table, not know everything in these matchups, because it's going to take a long time for them to develop.
That's true. One thing I'm incredibly hyped to watch when it gets to that time is a lot of gaps being exploited, correctly. Whether it be meter burn back threes or just normals, because in this game, unlike MKX, you can actually expose gaps with normals if they're fast enough. You don't even have to burn the meter to do it. I want to jump in too. Actually connects. Gets him with the overhead. Doesn't commit. Another one. Oh my goodness. And the trap is set overhead low. Such a great block by Theo right there.
And Forever King mauling Theo here to start us off in game number 2.
Oh, and he just went over that with that overhead normal. I think it's 4-2. Could be wrong.
Oh, and catching. Ooh. King pressing all these buttons. Could have got a little more damage there, but at least he got something. And that's going to chip out. I also give a lot of respect to Theo for unlocking the classic Aquaman colors, the orange and green.
I'm sorry, what?
Theo unlocking the orange and green Aquaman skin. Keep it nice and classy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
With the throwback colors. Oh, Aquaman has the trident, throwing it all. That trident does massive damage for a projectile.
I needed a drink because I started coughing for a minute.
And
all this hype cannot be contained.
And you see there, Forever King dashing in, and you see Theo's reaction with that down one every single time. And if he has a bar with Trident Rush, he can stay safe each and every single time. And what a backwalk into back one. The Aquaman shimmy.
Feel the ocean's power.
it's so scary to watch Aquaman back up. It's because you got to be scared to advance because that trident has so much range. So you got to be real careful. But here, Black Adam going backwards.
This is scary Theo. When Theo becomes reactionary and defensive, this is what frightened everyone back in Justice 1 days. And there's the punish from Forever King.
Yes.
I like that check from Theo though because King hadn't shown him that he could punish it in game number 1. Oh, Theo came out a comeback here.
And the overhead.
Oh, and that's gonna do it!
Okay, Theo.
That was ridiculous.
Okay.
That was ridiculous.
Theo, please. That conversion was absolutely ridiculous.
Back 1-2, breaking the armor, and as an anti-air, there's plenty of time to sneak that down one in there. Built the bar on the Trident Rush to EX it and gets the kill. But Forever King looking much better in that matchup in game 2. Looks like he's just slowly adjusted to it throughout this match. And so we'll see if King can try to clutch anything out here in game number 3 because Theo's looking so strong.
Yeah, you know, we know King as the Batman, right? So him playing Black Adam, I'm sure, you know, in Injustice 1 he knew this character probably just as well. But, you know, it's always one of those things where if it's not your character, your reactions are just a little bit off. Conversion's just a little bit off. But traits out, doesn't want the full damage.
And Theo, having played this matchup so much, even from 1, it's all about recognizing if Black Adam does the EX or the regular. Trying to rush to that jump 3 can be so ambiguous in the corner and get huge damage. What a big drop. Oh, that's a big drop from Theo. That's the scoop into the corner is very awkward for Aquaman. And great whiff punish with the 4-2 grab. And what a buff they gave Aquaman to be able to switch sides with the 4-2 grab.
Surprisingly.
Ooh, throwing the Trident full screen. I hold my breath every time I see that Trident leave Aquaman's hand.
Patience by both of these guys, scared to advance. King just wants to back up. He's put himself in the other corner, and there it is. Dive kick, gets himself some space behind him.
And that's something that Aquaman has against Black Adam, is that if Black Adam commits with a Black Magic from the deep, will punish it. That's why Black Adam has to resort to these lightning bolts.
You got to be careful. Aquaman meter burning that from the deep gets him another from the deep, which is some pretty decent damage for a projectile.
Well, a buff on it is that he can actually get the Trident toss anywhere on the screen for even more damage. Back in
Trident?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, back in Injustice 1, he could only get it about half screen. But now in this game, even if you EX from the deep full screen, he can get it. And Theo working his magic. Oh, look at the chip damage from that Trident toss. It doesn't get the reversal.
Oh, good tech. Oh, and it looked like he was going for a dive kick, didn't get the command.
Even you underestimate me.
And Theo using arguably the best down 2 and one of the best anti-airs I think of all time in Aquaman's down 2. And Forever King has missed 2 reversals against from the deep in the past 20 seconds.
I think he expected to get punished there because he did a black magic and expected to get punished, and he didn't.
Oh, and
oh my
Theo
God.
Throwing a little bit of disrespect to that down 1 after EX Trident Rush, and he is going to take it 3-0 over Forever King, send Forever King home for the night, and move on here in the losers bracket where he